It's time to talk about the Disney dining plan right here on this channel. It's about the time to chop it all up. What is the Disney dining plan? How much is the Disney dining plan? And what can you get with the Disney dining plan that is returning to Disney World January 9th of 2024? Come on, let's talk about it. So let's just get right into this. Just a few short days ago, Disney announced that beginning January 9th of 2024, the dining plans were back. And so many people were really excited. I have to admit, as many times as I've been to Disney World, I've never chosen the dining plan. So I'm very interested to see what is this dining plan all about. So let's jump into, well, what is the Disney dining plan? Right here listed on the Disney World website, it tells you that the Disney dining plan, well, they're prepaid meals. It's paying for your meals before your Disney trip so that it's closer to what a lot of us consider an all-inclusive. That's right, you pay for this plan and it includes meals, beverages, and snacks so that it's all done before you even get to your Disney World trip. Your meals are paid for. Why would anybody want to choose a Disney dining plan? I mean, do you know what you want to eat like 2-3 weeks from now? I don't. What would be the reason why any of us would choose a Disney dining plan? Well, here's some of the reasons. It says there's convenience and there's flexibility. In essence, it gives you what they call a peace of mind. Your meals are paid for and done before you even get to your trip, and there are more than 200 locations that you can choose from throughout Disney Resort hotels, in the Disney World theme parks, and at select locations at Disney Springs as well. Disney also states that another reason why you would decide to choose a Disney dining plan is for the value. It states here on their website that there's a possibility you could save up to 20% on dining plans for children ages 3 to 9 when you purchase a dining plan for your family as part of your Disney World travel package. All right, so we know what the Disney dining plan is. We understand now why would you even choose the Disney dining plan. So when it comes to the Disney dining plan, there are 2 different packages that you can pick. There is the Disney quick service dining plan, and then there is the Disney dining plan. So of course, let's get into both of them and see what they have to offer. Why would we pick one over the other? Well, let's take a look. We'll start with the Disney quick service dining plan. The Disney quick service dining plan, what's included? So everyone in the party ages 3 and over, you will receive this: 2 quick service meals per night of your stay, 1 snack or a 1 non-alcoholic drink per night of the stay, and then 1 resort refillable drink mug. For the refillable mugs, they're able to be refilled at the self-service beverage islands at Disney Resort Hotels' quick service locations. Let's get into the important information that's listed here because of course you have to continue to read. Beverages are included with each of these meals. Now, if you're a guest under 21 years of age, you can choose from, well, different types of non-alcoholic beverages. Now for guests 21 and older, as long as you have that valid identification, your beverage can include beer, wine, and cocktails. Now children ages 3 to 9, that's what they consider the age for children, you must order from the children's meal when it is available. The plan does have to be purchased for the entire length of the stay and for the entire party. And it does tell us right here on the website that you can use these dining meals and snacks, redeem them at any time during your stay as long as they are still available. Let's take a look at the other plan, the Disney dining plan, and let's find out what's included with this one. All right, here we go. You have 1 quick service meal every night per night of your stay, 1 table service meal per night of your stay, 1 snack or 1 non-alcoholic drink per night of your stay, and also that resort refillable drink mug. Here it does tell us that specific number of meals and snacks, well, it depends on the number of nights that are included in the package. Your meals and snacks, they can be redeemed at any time during your stay, and unused meals and snacks will roll over day to day, but they do expire at midnight on the day of checkout. Meals and snacks are non-transferable between party members. Now, when you choose this plan and you've decided that you want a table service, and what does table service mean? Well, it's a sit-down meal. You're sitting down inside of a restaurant at a table and a waiter or wait staff will wait on you. So table service. And yes, that does include specialty dining. So when you're doing table service, it says here that they strongly and highly recommend that you make reservations, because if you've ever been to Disney World, you know those reservations can be very hard to come by. So it's highly recommended to make reservations. Even if you've bought this package and you have table service included, you still need to make, or it's highly recommended that you make reservations. Now, the way it works when you're doing this sit down table service meal, it says 2 table service meals will be redeemed from the dining plan for each person dining at fine or signature dining experiences, select character dining experiences, or a dinner show. So remember, if you have, let's say, 5 nights of stay at the hotel, that means you have 5 meals or 5 credits. For a sit-down table service meal, it counts for 2. So keep that in mind. Guests ages 3 to 9 must order, once again, from the children's menu where it's available. And that plan must be purchased for the entire length of stay and for the entire party, ages 3 and up. So if you're going to buy the dining package, it does have to be for all of the people in your party, ages 3 and up. All right, let me give you some more details about this dining plan. So let's say the quick service dining plan. It says here that meals can be redeemed at breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and this will include per meal 1 entree, 1 non-alcoholic beverage, or an alcoholic beverage if you're over 21 with valid ID. Now, for the table service meals redeemed for breakfast, this will include 1 entree, 1 non-alcoholic beverage, or of course the alcoholic beverage if you are 21 and over with a valid ID, or 1 full buffet, which is the prefix, or family style meal, prefix as well, plus your 1 non-alcoholic beverage or the alcoholic beverage if you are over 21 with the ID. Let's talk about brunch, lunch, or dinner. These meals will include 1 entree, 1 dessert, 1 non-alcoholic beverage, or you guessed it, alcoholic beverage if you're 21 and older with a valid ID, or 1 full buffet if it's available, or that family style meal, with 1 non-alcoholic beverage or your alcoholic beverage if you are over 21. So this breaks down what does that meal look like, and it tells you for breakfast what that looks like, for lunch and dinner what that looks like. Let's talk a little bit more about those alcoholic beverages if you're 21 and older with a valid ID. So these are single serve alcoholic beverages, and they include items such as beer or cider, wine or sangria, mixed drinks, and specialty cocktails. Now, for the guests 10 years of age and older, they can choose 1 non-alcoholic beverage, can include items such as milkshakes, fresh smoothies, premium hot chocolate, soda, coffee, or tea. All right, we know about breakfast meals, lunch, dinner meals. We know about the beverages. Let's talk about those all-important snacks. At quick service restaurants, most outdoor carts and select merchandise location snacks are included, the single serve item, okay? We're talking about a frozen ice cream novelty, popsicle, or a fruit bar, 2 scoops of hand scooped ice cream, a popcorn scoop, we're talking about a single serve box, a piece of whole fruit, single serve bag of snacks, a 20-ounce bottle of Coca-Cola products, and that does include Dasani water, 20-ounce fountain or soft drink, single serve coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, milk or juice, a cup of soup, and then an add-on topping or sauce. And they give the example here of a cheese dipping sauce. So that is what is included when it says snacks. All right, we know what is included. Now let's talk a little bit about, well, what's not included. Let's take a look. They are not including any item that is not a single serve, such as a box of donuts or a jar of peanut butter. Not included. Items such as popcorn or drinks that are served in a souvenir container, those are not included. Items considered to be merchandise, such as bottle toppers or glow cubes, bottle straps, also not included. And specialty dining events offered at certain table service locations. Specialty events like that, they are not included. But one thing that is exciting and is included is the oh so fun character dining. And we talked a little bit about this. Let's talk a little bit more. So for character dining, you are able to use your Disney dining plan. But just remember, 2 table service meals will be redeemed from the dining plan for each person at Fairy Tale Dining at Cinderella's Royal Table, Princess Storybook Dining at Akershus Royal Banquet Hall. This is at lunch and dinner only. And at Storybook Dining at Artist Point with Snow White. Merchandise and photo image products that may be offered for sale at Character Dining Experience, well, they're not included. Fine and signature dining. Let's talk about that. You can do fine and signature dining, and this is the way it will work with your dining plan. Each meal from a fine signature dining restaurant on the Disney dining plan includes 1 entree, 1 non-alcoholic beverage, or an alcoholic beverage if you are 21 and over with valid ID, and 1 dessert. 2 table service meals will also be redeemed from the dining plan for each person dining at a fine signature dining experience. How do you get this Disney dining plan? Well, it does have to be included in part of your Disney package, meaning you do have to stay at one of the Disney Resort Property hotels, and then you can add that to your package. Using the dining plan is as simple as presenting your valid Disney Resort ID, and that can be your Disney Magic Band, your Disney Magic Mobile Pass, or the Key to the World card. If there are any specialty dietary requests at the time of booking the dining plan, you do need to let the staff know what those are so that they can make proper arrangements. Gratuities are not included, except for the following: your dinner shows and at Cinderella's Royal Table. An additional form of payment is needed if you add a gratuity and you have not provided a credit card at the time of check-in. An 18% gratuity will automatically be added to your bill for parties of 6 or more. And an automatic gratuity charge may also be added to your bill for certain items you order that are not included in the Disney dining plan. We've dived very deep into what the dining plan is, the different types of dining plans, what the dining plans offer, what is not included, and some of the fine print, the other things that you need to know. But the biggest thing that you're probably wanting to know is the price. Well, here you go. For the quick service dining plan, the price for adults is $57.01 per day per adult, and the price for children is $23.83 per day per child. The price for the table service or the dining plan for adults is $94.28 per day per adult, and for children, $29.69 per day per child. So there you have it. Are you excited about the Disney dining plan? Is this something that you have used before? And if so, how does it compare after the pandemic? I know that the prices have changed slightly. What do you think? Is this something that you feel would be beneficial to you? And I know this question is going to be different for everyone because we all are looking for something different when we go to Disney. Maybe you are trying to do the absolute most shows and rides that you can possibly do because you're only there for this certain amount of time and you want to get this all done. Well, then maybe the table service dining plan, that's not what you're looking for, because that means you have to sit down and take that time, an hour or 2, to have a sit down meal, and you're not looking for that. Maybe you're just looking to go to the quick service and grab those meals and snacks on the go so you can maximize rides and shows. Well, that would lean you more towards the quick service plan. Or maybe you are just the opposite. You do want quick service because sometimes you're going to be on the go, but you also want to fill your day with an option to have that sit down table meal. Maybe it gets really hot, really tired, people are achy and maybe just a little cranky, and it's time to sit down and have a good meal. So the table service option is something that would fit you well because you can have quick service as well as table service already included. So maybe that would really fit for you. Of course, you have to count it up. Do these prices work for your family and your needs? It's going to be all individual, but I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you going to use the Disney dining plan? And if the answer is yes, you can start making those reservations now, and the dining plan goes into effect January 9th of 2024. There you have it, the Disney dining plan. All the nuts and bolts. Of course, for any more information, I suggest that you take a look at the Disney website, go onto the Disney app and click onto the area for Disney dining plans so you can get all of the further details. Disney dining, here we come in 2024. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you at the next adventure.